I'm excited for this teaching that I'm about to share with everyone in our YouTube channel. So this is going to be like a part two from the previous video that we did, building a winning mindset. So I want to continue with this topic. I believe that to be able to be very successful, personal, on business, everything starts where? In your mind. If you can develop a very strong mindset, you will become very successful whatever you want to accomplish in your personal life, goals, even in business, because everything starts where in here. This is where everything gets developed. We can have a very strong body, but if your mind is not willing to support you and so you can continue moving forward, it's going to be very difficult. So I believe that everything starts in here. This is something that I have developed my own personal life and has been tested. I know how it is. In life, I know how it is in business because I used to run my auto repair shop with 7 guys, and we became very successful in that space where I in the automobile industry. And I took the business to a whole new level. The secret, it was very simple. My secret was that I knew if I want to take the business to the next level, one of the first things what I gotta make sure that I build very strong is in my mind. Because if I can develop a good mindset, it means that I can develop my body, everything what I want to accomplish, my vision, my goals, everything starts where? In your mind. So keep that in mind. So today we are going to continue with part two. And I'm excited for you. I'm very excited. I'm excited for what you're going to accomplish in 2026. I want to hear your comments right below this video. Let me know, hey Rob, I'm excited. This is what I want to accomplish. Tell me what you want to accomplish. So like that, so we can praise you and let you know. I know you can do it. I know you have the skill. I know you have the potential. I know you got everything, all the ingredients to move yourself to the next level. At the end of the day, it's gonna be up to us how bad do you want to increase yourself? It's just like a fighter. A fighter goes into a cage, into the ring. You have to have a winning mindset. If you don't have a winning mindset, if you're gonna think that you're a loser, fortunately, you're always gonna be losing. But I want you to develop a good, strong mindset. So let's continue. And I'm gonna start with this. Now, check this out. This is what I have up here in my note in front of my computer. Train your mind like an athlete. So like somebody goes into sport, either basketball or boxing, anything, you gotta develop a mindset like someone is an athlete. Uh, People build their body, but one of the first things that they have to build, where is it? Is in their mind. If you can have the mind locked in and staying focused with what you want to accomplish, you will be very successful. Now, listen to this, what I have up here. Winner don't just train their body, they train their thinking. This is where everything gets developed. Now, I'm going to give you some tools because I want you to do me a quick favor. I want you to guard what you listen to. I want you to guard what you listen to. You got to block some of those negative things on the outside. You got to block those noises. Second, watch how you talk to yourself. You got to watch how you talk to yourself. Don't talk to yourself down. Don't tell yourself that I'm not going to be able to make it. I don't know. I don't have the energy. And next thing you know, you're talking to your own self. I don't want you to talk to yourself like that. I want you to talk to yourself and I want you to elevate yourself. You got to elevate. At the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. I can give you motivation behind this microphone, behind that camera. I can motivate you. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. How bad do you want to accomplish the specific goals? How bad that you want to take yourself to the next level? How bad do you want to take that business to the next level? Like I say, You can listen a lot of motivation. You can listen a lot of people. But at the end of the day, when it comes down, it's gonna be up to you. It's just like me. I mean, I listen all the motivation. I listen. I'm very disciplined. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be up to Robert Gonzalez how bad that I want to develop myself and how bad I want to take this business to the next level. So it's gonna be up to you. So I want you to develop yourself with a very strong mindset. Everyone, listen to this. Hey, negative self-talk. Gotta eliminate that. We need to stop putting attention to other people's opinion. I want to repeat this again. You need to stop listening to other people's opinion. If it's something good that's going to bring value to you, amen. You can accept that. You can download in your mind. But if it's something that it doesn't line up with your value, it doesn't line up who you are, I want you to reject that. I want you to delete it. If someone approaches me and tell me, Robert, you are a loser. Robert, that podcast that you're trying to develop is done, is never gonna work. Robert, those books that you're gonna keep writing, that you don't have it on you. If I take that information and I'm gonna accept that information, I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna make that information I'm gonna download it and I'm gonna make that to me. That's somebody's opinion. That's not mine. I'm gonna reject it. I'm gonna block it. That's gonna be up to me. How bad that I want to increase myself. So I don't want you to increase yourself. I want you to take yourself to the next level. So I want you to block those noises from the outside. So I don't want you talking to yourself negative. I want you to talk to yourself very positive. Look yourself in the mirror. I done this a lot of times. You know how many times I stood up in front of the mirror? I talk to myself, Robert, you got what it takes. Robert, you know you're going to make it. Robert, I know you have the potential. I know you have the skill. And I'm going to try to develop myself. Do whatever it takes so you and keep increasing yourself. Now, I want you to listen to it. Mindset rules. What you repeat, you reinforce. So whatever you repeat, if you repeat something negative, you're gonna be a very negative person. If you talk to yourself very positive, you're gonna be a very positive person. Even that everything looks around you very dark, that doesn't make any sense. But I want you to talk to yourself, talk to an environment outside. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna believe. I don't have it right now. Right now, I'm actually in training. I'm gonna train myself. So when I go out there, I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna continue with my journey that God has given me. So I know you have a journey. I know you have what it takes, so you can continue with the beautiful gift and the beautiful talent that God has given you. Now, let's continue. If you talk to yourself out of winning, you will never step into the fight. If you're gonna go in believe, I'm gonna fight into the end. I'm gonna stay right on it. If I come up short, that's okay. You're gonna go back to the table. You're gonna rewrite it, and you are gonna continue. And a lot of times, sometimes we get afraid in the environment or circumstances that we go through. And I understand this. Trust me. Sometimes we will get afraid, and that's normal because it's part of nature who we are as a leader. But do not let failure to stop you. Don't let what happened back here in the past on it is still holding you back. You gotta get yourself loose. You gotta continue. Whatever happened back here, and I'm always saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it, and just forget about it. A lot of time, now listen to it. A lot of time we spend more time looking at the rear view mirror, what's back here, than looking forward. Now, I want you to listen to me. The rear view mirror is only there just to look for a split second so you can use that as a motivation so you can use that, man. Look at how far I have come. So if you look at the rear view mirror, I'm using this as a metaphor. Look at the rear mirror, only do it for a split second, but I want you to stay focused for what you want to accomplish. And this actually, it is something real. I've done it on my own personal. I, if I tell you, listen to it. If I tell you how many people have told me you're not gonna make it, you're not gonna do this. You're not gonna. If I would listen to those people, I would have never would have built Gonzalez Motorsport, that company that I built just using the gift, just fixing automobile. And I took the business with my team to the next level. Even even the defect that I have, even sometimes that I stutter sometimes, but that doesn't stop me. I believe who I am. I believe the last name what I carry is Gonzalez. My last name is got value. Your last name is got value. I want you to mention your last name. Yes, mention your last name right now. Prophesy over your last name. Your last name has got a lot of value. You have a lot of value. I know you can do it. So do not let anything else from the outside stopping you from reaching your goals and what you want to accomplish in 2026. Now listen to this. Listen to this. Pain is not your enemy. A winning mindset understand pressure produce power. So pain that sometimes that we go through, sometimes pain is trying to teach us something. If I tell you how many times I have gone through pain, a lot. But what I've learned, if I'm going through something in my personal life or in business, I'm gonna say to myself, what a pain is teaching me right now. I'm gonna look at it in a different aspect. Sometimes what I've done, I like to take a few steps back here, look at a different angle and study that what I'm going through and go back in. But I don't want you to stay back here. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is there temporary. Pain is going to teach us because pain sometimes we have to go through those rough times in life, even in business, because it's trying to teach you something so we can continue moving forward. And I want you to continue moving forward. And remember, pressure is going to produce a lot of power. That's part of the pain. Now I'm going to ask you a specific question. What is pain teaching me? I want you to read, what is pain teaching me? I know pain had teach me a lot of stuff on it. So what a pain is teaching you right now? What is it? I want you to write it down. I want you to take a piece of paper. Pain, this is what have done for me. Pain, I don't want pain to take you to a spot and make you stay there. I want you to get out of that and I want you to continue with your journey. Man, because let me tell you, you have what it takes. I don't care what anybody says something about something bad about you. I know you have it in you. You have to let it go and stop holding the past. Sometimes the past is going to block us for us to continue. The problem is that we stay there in the same location and another 3 months, 6 months, another year is going to go by. 2027, we're going to be the next year and you're still there. You need to shake up yourself. You need to shake up your mind. You got to clear your vision and you got to bring clarity in your mind. Bring clarity right here. That's why I want to I'm going to share this with you. I want you to build a very strong mindset because everything starts in here. If you develop yourself a good mindset, your body, your soul, your spirit, everything's going to be strong around you. And you're going to be able to conquer what belongs to you because that doesn't belong to somebody else. That doesn't belong to the enemy. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, that belongs to you. And remember that. And one of the last thing is faith locks in the winning mindset. You got to have faith. Faith actually replaces fear. Faith silence doubt. Faith remind you that God has the final word. Doesn't matter if my neighbor says something bad about me. It doesn't matter if my friend told me, Robert, you're not going to make it, but I'm going to believe in God and I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to believe that I have the capacity. I'm going to believe that I have the vision. I'm going to believe in the gift that God has given me. I'm going to believe that the value that my last name is God and I'm going to continue because at the end of the day, it's going to be up to you. And a lot of time, we put more attention to somebody else than putting a lot of attention what our heart and our mind is telling you. Now, let me ask you a question. What is your heart is telling you right now? I'm asking you a question. Yes, I'm asking you, what is your heart is telling you right now? You know what your heart is telling you right now? Don't quit in the process. That's what your heart is telling you. You know what your mind is telling you? The mind, you have a strong mindset. You got to start saying to yourself, "Mom, my mind is weak." No, it's not weak. You don't have a weak mind. It's just in the process. And sometimes we come in short in the process, and but you're not a loser. You are a winner. This is why this part two on this teaching, the first one that we did in our YouTube channel, I name it Building a Winning Mindset. And I want you to have a winning mindset because I know even the outcomes, difficult that you have gone through. And trust me, if I tell you what happened to me like a month and a half, 2 months ago, unfortunately, I just cannot talk about it because there's so much stuff that I'm going through. Um, but one day I will tell you. If I tell you what happened to me, like close to 2 months ago, oh, it was up there. And I took some time off. So I took some time off out of my social media, out of my YouTube channel. But now I'm back again. I'm stronger. And of course, and now with my grandson is still at the hospital, faces some little bit difficult in life on it. So I got hit right here. I got hit right here. But guess what? Robert Gonzalez, I'm still standing. I'm still standing where I'm at right now because what I have done for me, listen to it, what I have done for me has made me a stronger leader, has made me a very strong mindset up here because I know if that didn't knock me out, it means that God is with me, God is in control. I'm going to put God first. I'm going to continue with the battle and I'm going to continue with the journey. Long as I'm here, I'm going to honor the time that I got in it. And this is the time. And I want you to honor the time that you have in it, in this world. So this is why it's important to build a very strong mindset because I want you to honor the time because you have a beautiful time, you have a beautiful skill, you have a beautiful time that God is giving you. But I want you to honor the time. And how are we going to honor that specific time? Building a very strong mindset so you can continue with what? With your journey that you have because you have a journey that God is giving you. So let's go ahead and block the noises from the outside. Let's continue. Remember, build a good faith because faith. Let me go back to my notes. Faith. Listen to it. Faith is going to support you. Faith is going to replace fear. Faith is going to silence doubt, and faith is going to remind you that God has the final word. So remember, you be blessed. Continue with the journey. If you don't mind, thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Share the video. Subscribe to our channel. Visit GonzalezPodcast.com. Follow us on social media. I'm excited because I believe we got about 54 subscribers by the time I'm releasing this video. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited. I'll tell you why I'm excited because I'm sharing what I have learned in my personal life. And everything what I'm sharing up here is real. This is not something fake on it. Tell you why it's real. Because I know, listen, I know how it is to be on top of the mountain, and I know how to run with zero, with no fuel, with no energy down. But I know how to use what God has given and bounce again, bounce up again. Because everybody goes up and down. It's part of life. So sometimes you're going to be 100%. There's going to be days that you're going to be 80%. There's going to be days that you're going to be 50%. There's going to be days that you're going to be only 10%, and there's going to be days you're going to be in 0%. But it doesn't mean that you're going to quit in the process because you have a winning mindset. This is why it's so important. Develop a good mindset. This is something that has given me support because what I developed discipline, good mindset. When I'm running zero, I'm going to bounce back again. I'm going to continue with my journey. To be blessed, remember, subscribe to YouTube channel, share the video, and I know you got what it takes. I will see you in the next video.